Hey y'all, whole time we on, we on. What's happening? For the whole time I'm talking, sharing the video, talking about hold on, I'm on mute and shit.
Man, I was sitting here like I'm sitting here looking like, okay, I see we here, but are we on?
I'm like MZ ain't talking, but I was in another window sharing the link and shit.
Right.
Salute King of King Boxing in the building. MZ on the panel. Money Trayweather in the building. Salute, bro. King of King Boxing. Salute, bro. I see you good and well. What's good with it, bro? Talked you up. Ain't seen you in a minute. MZ been disconnected. If y'all want to join, the link is in the pinned in the chat. We just finna chop it up, y'all, man. Hey, I think I went past how many minutes I've been. Shit, that killed the 2 minutes. You know what I'm saying? That killed the 2 minutes. MZ say your what's the name is disconnected. Mo- They go Trey right there. Salute, bro.
What's going down? Salute, salute.
I killed the 2 minutes and shit just by sharing a video. I was on mute the whole time talking about salute. I was talking about what's the name? Chris Rock got the motherfucking Popeye's biscuit slapped out his ass on national TV by Will Smith. I thought the shit was fake, man. I had to go do some more, look up some more videos and see what was going on. That shit was
Yeah.
great.
Man.
But shout out to everybody. D-Lo 404 just pulled up.
The
Oh, there go
fuck?
King Louie in the building. What's
Going
good with it?
down.
Oh, y'all seen that shit?
Yeah,
Y'all
I
got
seen that shit, man. I kind of think Will Smith went out like a mark on that shit to me. The reason I say that is, man, because I think it's low hanging fruit. Like,
Mm.
man, it's fucking Chris Rock, man. Chris Rock, ain't nobody known Chris Rock to do shit. You know what I'm saying? If it was a killer up there, if it was somebody that was at least known for beating niggas' asses, I don't think Will Smith would do no shit like that. Nigga, if it's Mike Tyson up there, do you think Will Smith about to go do some shit like that?
hell
Uh,
no.
and
Don't
even let's say, let me just say one more thing. Let's say even if it was a white comedian, I don't think he gonna get up and slap that dude. I just don't believe that. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like he went out like a sucker.
I agree. Yasir Hussein said the same thing, but I didn't look at it like that. I looked at it from when Jada Pinkett was trying to boycott the awards. Chris Rock wasn't trying to hear that. He even hosted it and shot some jokes at it. Like she ain't doing no movies. Like ain't nobody checking for her. Talking about boycotting. You ain't even getting invited anyway. Like a gang of little slights. You know what I'm saying? I just thought that he was like warned, man, eased up off of it. And he took another shot, and I think he was fed up with it. You know what I'm saying?
hell.
Okay, so I ain't know about all that.
But we
Can,
be attacking each other though, and you know what I'm saying, and it'd be weird. And when he did that, it seemed like a blatant attack to me on her alopecia. But I was looking at it from a different lens. You know what I'm saying?
can I say something on it?
Go ahead.
Uh, I feel the alopecia thing, and I feel when he made jokes about her in what 2016 when he hosted the Oscars. Then Regina Hall got up there and made a joke, you know what I'm saying, about her tricking Will Smith. No, she talking about the red table talk when she brought out the fact that she smashed that dude. Nobody got upset about that. My thing was when Chris made the joke, Will was laughing. I ain't seen him make a move until Jada's face turned sour. Now, I know people gonna look at it from one side and the other side, but I'm like, sure, y'all know y'all in the business of jokes and comedians and all this. Y'all know what y'all dealing with. Ain't no need to go up there and beat up on the little Chris Rock because he made a joke about G.I. Jane. He didn't even go deep into it for people to have to be able to recognize the alopecia unless somebody spoke on it. For people who didn't know, which she came out and told everybody herself, I just felt like to me it looked weak. And this the Oscars, the thing that black people don't really excel in. And what do we have? We got Will Smith and Chris Rock, two big names up there, two black big names, going up there making themselves look straight stupid. One of them didn't make themselves look stupid. The other one made them both look stupid. Over what? A female that openly came out and said, "Yeah, we married, but I smashed this dude," and she couldn't tell him this at home behind closed doors. She brought him on the table for
I
everybody to see.
I think we all know he a simp though. Bruce Goes, salute, bro. Derek Bailey, salute. Iceberg Nerd, salute. But at some point though, you know what I'm saying, motherfucker got some lines though, bro. Like it don't matter because he a simp. You know what I'm saying? She got some, you know, she's sunshine right now, whatever you want to call it. Motherfucker do got boundaries, man. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm looking at it from that standpoint. You know what I'm saying? Like a motherfucker be all on social media is if somebody got something to say about his household. You know what I'm saying? If it ain't about his girl, about his kid, if it ain't about his kid, you know what I'm saying? It's questioning his manhood. It's always somebody got to say, you know what I mean? So I'm not tripping on that part. I'm just saying, I just understand that it's a point where a motherfucker gonna snap. And to some people, it ain't gonna look right. But let's not say it ain't right when the motherfucker snap. What about all the other shit that's going on? That's not right. You know what I'm saying? All the
Well, if
dis.
we, oh my bad, go ahead.
I'm just saying all the dis. I'm gonna end it with this. With all the disrespect they've been shooting at the man about what's going on in his household, that's not right. But nobody says nothing about that. But when he slapped the shit out of one of these motherfuckers for making fun about it, that's the big talk now. You know what I'm saying? He wrong. You feel what I'm saying? Why he even in the butt of the jokes anyway? He supposed to be celebrated. That was where I was looking at it from.
I mean, shit, man. If we gonna talk about everybody throwing shots at him, we gotta look at the fact that he threw his business out there like that and all this. Oh, we got an open marriage and this all this entanglement shit. That wasn't none of our business in the first place. So if you're gonna throw it out there, man, people gonna talk shit. You know, you in the entertainment industry, and the what MZ was saying about every year this shit is, oh, Oscars so white, Oscars this, they excluding black people. Now the one year we talking about black folk, we talking about niggas slapping each other. So the shit just look bad.
It do look bad, man.
Yeah, that's crazy, huh? Y'all think it was staged? Y'all think somebody set him up to push? See, was he gonna get pushed over the edge? Because Denzel did tell him. He said, like in his little speech, Denzel warned him. You know what I'm saying? When you at your highest moment, the devil gonna come knocking. You know what I'm saying?
Well, let me say this real quick though, bro. It's really like when it comes to award ceremonies, it's part for the course for the host to roast a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like even when I think about the shit like the ESPYs and stuff on ESPN, like when Drake was doing it and shit, that shit was funny as hell. You know what I'm saying? So if you at your breaking point, you might not need to come. Sit your ass at the house then, because it's a chance that the host might roast you a little bit at an award ceremony. And I think if that's your breaking point, that one joke right there, I think that's an opportunistic breaking point. I think you found a good opportunity. A dude said something. You got an easy target. You got your mark. You got you somebody that ain't gonna retaliate. You can go up there and slap the dog shit out of him, and you ain't even got to worry about no consequences. Look how he walked up to the man and just comfortably did that, and then turned his back on him and walked away. You think you can slap me and turn your back on me? Nigga, that would be the dumbest thing that you can do, nigga. I'm dirty. I'll come behind you and do something real fucked up to you. You know what I'm saying? Square business, nigga. I ain't gotta be no, we gotta face each other man to man, nigga. That's called a covert operation, baby. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So and I'm
Like
also
Shannon
mad
Sharp told that nigga. He's like, I would have whooped Will Smith ass. That nigga said.
That's what any regular person would say. You know, I even said it last night. I would have tried to break my foot off in him, but that's me.
That
You know what
damn
I'm saying?
Shannon Sharp said, if you sensitive, don't you take your ass to no comedy show.
Hey, but be real though. Him walking up like that after you shot that joke, he supposed to have been ready. Let's just be honest.
Yeah, you supposed to be real. That's what I was gonna say next. I'm mad at Chris Rock. What you think he coming to do? See, but I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say
Chris
this on his.
probably thought he was coming up there to play.
I was thinking. Hold on. No, hold on. I was gonna say he might have been thinking he was gonna come up there and roast him, because that's something that takes place in these situations sometimes. Like the host will say something to somebody, get out the crowd, another comedian, and then they'll come wreck the host and roast him. So I was thinking maybe that's what Chris Rock was expecting to happen. But at the same time, it's possible that this man he done woke up with violence this morning. He about to come try to do something to you. You got to be ready. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Hey, what's your take on it, King Louis?
It's a little bit of yours. It's not that I'm gonna say he's right or wrong. I'm just saying I understand. Like you say, all the pressure, the motherfuckers talking about him, making fun of his situation with his livelihood. Shit, he just snapped. But what Trey say is an opportunity. Probably shit. He wasn't gonna smack no Mike Tyson, no Tyler Perry, or no fucking Denzel. Shit, some motherfuckers should know their place. Even though some people feel like Chris Rock is the victim, Chris Rock said, like you said, what he said in 2016, he said it to the extent saying, I got the chance, like you getting invited to an Oscar is like me getting invited to Rihanna's panties. I ain't got a shot. So you could say he went a little extra. He had some feelings about it, but you got to check that bitch in public, bro, because she got you looking bad out here, got motherfuckers testing you. So I don't know. I don't know how to look at it. I don't think it's fake. I just think the nigga snap.
I can definitely see the snap.
Yeah, me too, because he was emotional, and then I listened
I
to
heard the snap.
I listened to what he had to say, and it kind of made sense. Like, you know what I'm saying? A lot of shit balled up. And then you see these people in person, too. A lot of shit be over the internet. You know what I'm saying? When you see them. And then they finally making this kind of shit in your face. You know what I mean? I saw the point where MZ said he was laughing. But ain't that what most people do when you like, oh,
No, if
shit,
you say
I'm gonna
something,
have
if you
to.
say, I'm sorry, I'm speaking too fast. Cause if you say something about my wife, it ain't no smile coming out at all. I'm instantly hot, instant.
Look, I said I understand that part, but I'm talking about thinking of you in that moment though, right there, motherfucker. Like he hit everybody with a joke. Remember, he hit the whole room with different jokes. He's still laughing at the other joke. You know what I'm saying? And he probably like, oh shit, this nigga slid that stupid shit in. Fuck. Looked over at his wife like, damn. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I can
Like
feel it.
I didn't look at the laughing part like that was a big issue because the man went around the whole room with jokes, and then he went over there, hit Will with a joke. He's still laughing at his joke, and then he hit his wife with a low blow. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like he's still laughing from the first joke. Like damn. Then the laugh turned down. I'm like, fuck this nigga up now, man.
Okay,
So
but let me ask this. Let me ask you real quick. So does that mean that Will Smith went into the situation with the expectation that he was exempt from getting a joke, or his wife was exempt from getting a joke? Because to me, I think since it's par for the course for the host to roast the entire room the way that Chris Rock was doing, you should go with the expectation that it's a chance that some jokes can be thrown your way. So do you think he went thinking that he was exempt from this shit?
no, not him. I'm talking about his wife. Like his wife was probably exempt from the jokes. That's what
Well,
But whose wife is?
what
I'm
made me
pretty
think
sure
that.
Will told that nigga after 2016 after this shit he said at the first
Yeah,
house, man, keep my wife name out your fucking mouth.
yeah, that's what I'm trying to say because he made that clear. You know what I'm saying? Like I told you to keep my wife's name out your mouth, nigga. You know what I'm saying? He said it like 2 or 3 times.
Yeah, he
And you know
said
what I
it
mean? So
twice.
I took it. That's why I brought up the old situation. I'm taking it to where them jokes they left it to where nigga don't say nothing else about my wife. You know what I'm saying? And he thought that you know what I mean. It was clear, nigga. Don't say nothing about my wife, and he slid it in. And then Chris Rock was like, "Oh, come on, that was a good one." You know what I'm saying? Like if he did it anyway, like he know he was warned. You know what I'm saying? And then
see,
afterwards, he said, "Okay, I won't say it no more." You feel what I'm saying?
this is what my problem is though. Comedy is always like comedians have always had the license to be able to speak the truth. Like if you even go back in the past with jesters and shit talking to the kings, they could tell the king the truth because they just had that license. They just delivered in a comedic type of way. So we set this precedence that you can take a comedian and pull him off to the side behind the scenes and tell him everything that's off limits. And if he crosses that line while he on stage, you got the license to go up there and slap the damn shit out of him. Well, hell, that means we ain't gonna have. That's detrimental to comedy.
It be
You know
Right.
what I'm
so,
I
saying?
agree.
but I don't know. Like I said, I don't know everybody's situation, but I thought they was supposed to be friends. You know what I'm saying? I thought they was supposed to, you know what I mean, cool or whatever.
That's
So
what
if a
makes it more
motherfucking
shocking.
friend came up as a friend came up to you like, man, my wife didn't like that shit you said. You know what I'm saying? Yada yada yada, whatever they said. You know what I'm saying? And the motherfucker like went off and tried to thought it was gonna be funny anyway, and didn't care about what the fuck y'all talked about. Then you know what I'm saying? That make a motherfucker snap. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I understand. I just don't agree with that motherfucker, man. I just because like I could understand if it was like a situation. Let's say she had some kind of cancer, some kind of fucked up disease, and he laughing at that. That's very
She got
fucking
alopecia.
distasteful. I know, but hold on. I was gonna say off in the gym on this channel, we had a roast section on Oogie's ass
Yeah.
not that long ago. So
That's
in
right.
my opinion, we look at alopecia different than say cancer or something. Alopecia fair game. If Ugas can get roasted, she can get roasted. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but it's still consequences though, right? You know what I'm saying, to your actions. That's all I was saying. Like I just was trying to look at him as a victim. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that can be done with every.
If Ugas came and saw me and said he didn't like that shit and tried, get at me, I'm not gonna play victim. I have to defend myself. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that can be done with every comedian. Anytime somebody got a problem with a comedian, hit them up in their DMs or something and let them know that you got a problem with that shit. And if they do something, you come to slap the dog shit out of them or something. Then,
hey,
well, it depends on who it is.
Hey, they do be getting threats. Hey, them comedians do be getting threats.
But you see, they still do it.
Hey, let me ask y'all a question.
Hey, hold up real quick.
What y'all think about Chris?
Hold up real quick. Shout out to D-Lo 404. Jazzy T just bumped in the building. James Dunn, salute, fam. Ride X the champ, salute.
Salute.
Go ahead, what you say?
So what y'all think about Chris? Y'all think Chris a bitch for not swinging back?
Yeah, I would.
Or is he a professional?
We been knew that about Chris though, cause Chris sit there and what's that white dude? The damn, he a redhead dude.
Oh, you talking about Bill Burr?
No, not Bill Burr, the older guy that was jacking off in front of the lady and shit. Damn.
Pee Wee Herman.
Anyway, he said, no, not Pee Wee Herman, dog. He sat up there and said the N-word straight up in front of Chris Rock. Chris Rock was just sitting there laughing and joking. We knew how Chris Rock was, man.
Hey, Iceberg Nerve said if you can slap a motherfucker and walk off, shit, slap him again. I don't care what the reason is.
Hey,
but also, man, like if you the smallest nigga on the block, man, you don't generally just be testing people like that unless you got a couple things on you. So, like King Louis said earlier, man, niggas got to know their place.
Yeah, I wasn't trying to question either one of their professionalism. I know what time it is with Chris Rock. Like they was the whole reason for her saying boycott the Oscars is because Will Smith was cheated out of a few of them. You know what I'm saying? So, and she was saying like they playing the favoritism, low key race role. You know what I mean? And Chris Rock still took the job. So we know his profession. You know what I'm saying? He gonna keep it professional.
Let's keep it real though. Chris Rock ain't never really been black people's comedian. He grew up. He grew his fame off of white people. So you gonna expect him to toe that line that way. I didn't see him play the victim, and he kept it professional. I really was interested when he said I could, and then he caught himself and went on and started trying to get the show going again because he was going to say something to Will.
Well, that's why I think he a hoe. I don't think he got to respond like trying to fight necessarily, but I feel like Will slapped the roast out of his mouth. I think he should have came back with a joke. I would have told his bitch ass, well, nigga, August is National Jada Pickett History Month then, bitch ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? I would have came back with something on his ass. I ain't gonna just get slapped and then just don't say nothing, just be standing there and then trying to regain my composure. Like, nah, nigga, this a roast, nigga. You ain't slapped the roast out my mouth, you know what I'm saying?
Somebody said Louis C.K. is who you talking about?
Yeah, Louis C.K. That's who it is.
Hey, shout out to El Padrino. Shout out to Haplotype in the building. Flat Out TV in the building. Salute, fam.
That's right there was convincing me it wasn't fake because at first I thought the shit was fake. But the way Chris Rock couldn't get his whole script together, he couldn't read that teleprompter afterward. I'm like, nah, this nigga got slapped for real.
Gil Cole's the champ in the building. What's happening, Gil?
Hello, that motherfucker. Hey, I done fucked around and fetched him. Hey, I told y'all they called me Walker Texas Ranger on this channel, Ross, nigga, because I walk him down and I walk him out on this motherfucker. I'm in the top 10. They done let the fox in the hen house. Yeah.
We only got 7 fights this week, y'all. On the Champ Ross too.
And then we got a big week next week for the finale, you know what I'm saying? I'm glad because they give me a little time to maybe be able to make a comeback on these boys, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they're like Sky Sports, and I don't see the Zone. Sky Sports and the Zone on Friday. Sky Sports on Saturday. So we probably come up here and do something depending on what bro got going on and shit. But hell yeah, man. Y'all anything y'all want to get into, man? Because I know bro said he wanted to do some trivia, didn't he?
Yeah, I got
one question.
Man, what's going on with Devin Haney?
I was just gonna bring that up.
I guess him and Campos is supposed to be signed.
I'm talking about, is he really with ESPN?
He
Oh,
signed, from what I hear, he signed a 3-fight deal. If he win, he got to fight Cambosis again, and
In
if he
Australia.
win again, yeah, in Australia, and if he win again, he's supposed to be up to fight Lomachenko. Now I don't know how Bob Arum
Fuck
snaked
Lomachenko.
him way into it, but I heard him in an interview speaking about it before it came out, talking about, if Devin Haney and Cambosis fight, we hope to be part of it. And when I heard him say we hope to be part of it, I replaced the hope with we are part of it. ESPN gonna step in, and now I see what they did. They signed, if the rumor true, Devin Haney then partnered up with Top Rank for 3 fights.
Good form.
hey, Haplo, that ain't my words. I was saying what they were saying, not me. I don't know. I don't even follow the Oscars to know how they even do the votes and all that kind of shit. But I don't know if he was cheated out of it or not. But they sure was talking about boycotting and shit. But yeah, hey, if he signed that deal, that's a good deal for him, man. That's some good money in his bag and some good fights. Some meaningful fights, right?
He got the money. It's time for him to put the legacy. It's time for him to put in the work now. So and that's the only option at this low weight class. 135 locked up by Top Rank, goddamn it. So
then he lead his own and get some fights like that. Lomachenko and then Cambosis for 3 titles. That ain't bad for the first contract. You know what I'm saying? Outside of your old one.
And ain't nothing wrong with the little.
Undisputed.
And ain't nothing wrong with a little gamble too, man. You got to gamble on yourself a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You got to take some risks and shit. It ain't gonna always be like the perfect optimal situations and shit. Because even Floyd Mayweather had to gamble a little bit against Oscar to break through. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't mad at him, man. Sometimes you got to gamble.
James Gunn said, no joke, he got checked like he should have got checked after he made that whack movie, that white movie Booty Chain. Oh, you talking about Chris Rock?
I ain't seen the.
That top
you
5
talking
went
about
hard
old
though.
school
Y'all
shit.
playing.
Pootie Tang was Chris Rock shit?
Yeah, that was Chris Rock.
Oh hell no. Iceberg Nerd said, yeah, you got at least double down on the joke. If you're not gonna fight back.
Yeah, come back with a joke, man. You know what I'm saying?
All that nigga said was Will Smith just slapped the shit out of me.
Man, he slapped that nigga so damn hard, man, that nigga couldn't get his thoughts right.
Hey, when I seen that shit on replay, because I didn't catch it live, I just seen it floating around because I won't be watching that stuff. When I seen that, and when I seen him get slapped, and then he said what he said, all I could hear was Trey X saying, "He got to come back with something."
That nigga got a chin though, cause Will Smith hit him with that wax on Karate Kid shit.
and that was the most flicked ass slap I ever seen in my life. He didn't even hit the man right, bro. You coming up on him like Buddy in the chat said he got his chin sticking out, man. He supposed to
And he had his hands behind his back, Louis.
He supposed to fuck that man up, bro. And he supposed to at least hit the ground.
That's why I thought it was fake.
He slipped. If you look at it, he slipped on it and pulled back.
He should have came back like old girl.
Well, ain't about that, like they say.
Hey, he should have came back like old girl harder than like, nigga, I know old bitch named Della hit harder than you.
Hey, that's what I was just gonna say. Chris Rock should have went on Twitter and said, I ate that shit.
That would have been funny as hell.
Hey, who y'all know eat a slap like that? Haplo said no man lets another man walk up from 20 feet away, put his hands behind his back, and stick the chin out like that, man. Yeah, that was weird.
Hey, I was gonna ask y'all, have y'all ever slapped the shit out of somebody?
Hell yeah.
On my grandpa.
Hey, I
in the ear, right there in their eardrum where they sit there and they
yeah. I slapped the motherfucker so hard, made my motherfucking palm hurt. Sting.
Yeah, man, one day when I was in the 8th grade, my grandmother was dropping me off at school, and it was a group of Mexican boys that was looking at the car, and I could kind of tell like some comedic shit was going on, you know what I'm saying? And they were laughing at my grandmother because she had rollers in her hair when she was dropping me off. So, nigga, I got out the car and calmly walked between all the motherfuckers, and this dude that I knew named Cobos, he seemed like he was the leader, like he was the one calling the shots. boy, I slapped the complete fire. I'm talking about I slapped that man to a whole nother life. Like he wasn't even the same no more after this. Like he was a totally different person, you know what I'm saying? Well, I slapped the cowboy shit out that boy, man.
Hey, that's how we
That
all
big
can tell that the shit wasn't staged, right? Hey, we all can tell real slap. Because I had to see the repercussions. That nigga couldn't think straight. Yeah, that was a real
Hey,
slap.
Will
Yeah, his
wrote it
whole
in his
demeanor
book
changed.
that his
whole
brothers,
demeanor
his
changed.
cousins, them can fight. He just never got the mechanics. The man said he feels like a coward in life about certain situations. He played a professional role when he felt like he should at least, as a man, show some type of emotion or at least, you know what I'm saying, get physical with it. And he said he feels like a coward. So by me seeing him do that slap, let me know that man can't fight. And that shit was real as fuck. Who the fuck gonna let somebody do that to them on national television for the
He
whole
had
world
his
to see? That shit ain't.
he
That
had
was
his words all fucked up. That nigga
that
said,
was
Hey, the
we
man
here to
energy
give
was
out
done
some.
once he got slapped. When he got slapped, you can tell he was all jokey and smiling when yeah, let's go and get this shit documentary. Got a documentary, yeah. That nigga was ready to go. Cause
and
if
they
He
he
gonna
was
said,
do the
we
wearing
here
story
to
after
give out some documentaries for these awards. I mean,
He
some
said some awards for his, yeah, he
and they
was
gonna
all
do story
confused.
after story on this one, man. 60 Minutes gonna have something to say about this shit. The slap heard around the world.
Man,
That shit was crazy.
hey,
Nigga.
dude,
I was like, this shit staged. Then that nigga said, yeah, we gonna do a documentary. I mean, give away awards for a documentary. I said, oh, this shit ain't staged. Nigga, that's how you act when you get the shit slapped out you. You lose all your senses.
hey, do we give Chris Rock some credit for not pressing charges when the police asked him did he want
Yeah, you
to?
gotta salute that. He ate that shit. You gotta salute.
he, man,
nope, I don't. I'm gonna tell you why. I called it before it happened. Bro, them big wig, that's a bad look for the establishment, bro. You already been out here cooning for these white folks, like MZ said. The jokes he be telling in the audience is not us. You know what I'm saying? So when he said that shit about Jada when they was protesting the Oscars about not nominating black folks at the rate that they should, him to say that shit, that's him doing some Uncle Ruckus ass shit. So that's a bad look for the establishment. They're just blackball him. So now Chris Rock gonna be taken care of. Keep the police out the shit. They supposed to be so sophisticated they beyond that shit. That's the only reason that shit didn't happen.
hey,
And then today I heard him talking about taking Will's Oscar.
nah, that'd be fucked up. Gil Cole
yeah,
said,
it's a rumor going. Oh, I'm sorry. It's a rumor going on about that too, though, Marlo. They talking about taking his Oscar.
it's probably some of them weak weasels, as Kwame Brown say.
Yeah.
And the weak weasels that don't, man, people try to demasculate us, bro. Like if a motherfucker don't, we can't settle shit as men, and the motherfucker looking at it like we being violent or that's not normal. You know what I'm saying? It's no more boundary. We supposed to let a motherfucker just sit there and just fuck over us. You know what I mean?
Let
Let them
me ask
talk to us how they want to talk to us. Let them handle us how they want to handle it. And if we react, you know what I'm saying? It's something wrong with us. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker got standards and boundaries, man. Some is short fused than others. You know what I'm saying? That's
you.
what I respect. Some is short fused than others, man. Some it don't take much for them to slap the fuck out of you. You know what I mean? Some you can keep poking them, keep on poking them. You know what I mean? He probably be 100 motherfucker before he take off and do something. You know, from what I see, like everybody ain't got
You know what? But after what King Louis said, it did make me look at that differently, though. I ain't gonna even lie. Because the fact that the Oscars ain't for us, we probably shouldn't be in there getting roasted. If the Oscars is for the white folks, go in there and roast their ass and leave us out of it, nigga. You know what I'm saying? We just in there on some peripheral shit. They do feel like some Uncle Ruckus shit that it's some shit that ain't for us, and you go in there roasting one of the only black women that's like a honorary type motherfucker.
Just
That's you know
speaking
what I'm
up
saying?
for us, even if she ain't of the elk of deserving an Oscar, why the fuck you gonna sit here and demonize her plight by sitting here siding with this bullshit? You know who gonna take that stance, not us. Who he making
I
that
got
joke for?
You know what's
Go to
even
white
worse about
motherfucker.
that is he did that damn documentary about black hair, and then he was roasting her hair and shit.
Yeah.
I got a question. It might be kind of out there, but we are talking about the Oscars, right?
I mean, I was really just talking about this.
No, I'm just bringing up the fact that Chris Rock is, you know, a comedian. I think we agree that he's a comedian more geared toward white America than black America. Mm-hmm. And he's at a white show that black people been complaining about since I can remember, and I'm pretty old. And it's funny to me that the opinions about the Oscars that has never really included us actually got, like I said earlier, 2 blacks, big money, looking foolish on TV. Who got the biggest deal out of this? White America just paid for some great comedy in their way.
Can I ask y'all a question? Who won that award that Chris on? Because he wasn't the host. He was announcing the award when he made the joke. Who won that award for that documentary?
I think Will Smith.
No, it was Questlove or some shit like that. It was for some other shit. It wasn't even.
Oh, it wasn't that. Okay.
It wasn't that award. Niggas ain't talking about no Oscar. They talking about what happened. So we overshadowed that shit. We don't need that shit.
That's a good point too.
Yeah. Hey, flat out say Devin about to show the world how great he is.
Oh yeah, he about to go out there and box the shit out of Cambosis, man.
Yeah. Hyphy came in, salute, bro. He said Donaire said he'll go to 115 if that's what it takes to get the Chocolatito fight. That'd be what's up.
That'd be a good fight, man. But over them two old heads that's still sharp, that'd be good.
Man, that motherfucker can't keep on going down, and he 39, man.
115.
115. He done already went down to 118. Now you talking about 115.
Hey, but what's crazy is he working toward this rematch with old boy. He broke his eye. Yeah, he broke old boy eye socket. Yeah, I knew it. Godzilla, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So he working toward that, and it's almost like he already thinking he gonna beat him and then go down 115 and fight Chocolatito. Like, dude, that fight didn't go your way the first time. You need to be concentrating on winning whatever fight is in the interim and then beating or being able to get through the monster fight without getting seriously hurt because you ain't no spring chicken. And then seeing what's next, not looking past the dude talking about some dang Chocolatito. When these cats start looking past fighters and stuff, man, they be setting themselves up to get embarrassed.
I disagree, D-Lo. I think Donaire ready to finish that nigga off. Nui, I think he need to go finish him out before somebody else do. He broke.
Oh, I'm all for the fight, and I want him to, you know what I'm saying? I want him to go out there and beat him. I mean, I picked Donaire in the first fight. I thought he gave a good account of himself, but lost a close fight. But I don't think he need to be looking past the dude. Talking about no Chocolatito. That's my point.
Hey, Haplotype said, I got Maze Gilliam. Will got no power.
Hey, you know, he got slapped a bunch of times on that head of state by Bernie Mac, you know. So he done had a lot of experience getting slapped, you know what I'm saying? That's why I thought it was a acting job.
Usually Zone talks boxing. He said hit that like button. Appreciate y'all hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. Derek Bailey talking to everybody talking. KF Harris, salute fam. Half Flow Type said, that shit was super fake, bro. You think it was fake? I don't think it was fake. Go look around social media, see how they talking about it. I don't think it was fake, especially after the outcome.
Hey, did a hell of an acting job fucking up that reading card then.
Right.
Hey, can I share something with y'all about stuff being fake? Mm-hmm. I remember, you know what I'm saying? I remember being a kid and learning that Santa Claus wasn't real, and I remember having some type of feeling about that. But I'm gonna tell you, ain't nothing hurt my feeling more than when my cousins, they used to hang around, you know, go to the live wrestling and stuff like that, and they go around, you know, the little meet and greets and stuff like that. And they was telling me, you know what I'm saying, I was young, probably like 8 or 9, and they was telling me about I had watched the wrestling, and I was talking to them about Ric Flair and Sting, and they was telling me, they were like, yeah, man, we saw Ric Flair and Sting together eating dinner. And at some restaurant after the wrestling, you know what I'm saying? And I'm in my mind as a kid, I'm thinking these men hate each other. so when they told me that, man, it just like I was ruined. You know what I'm saying? Like it just broke my heart to know that wrestling was fake. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of when this happened last night, my mind went back to that feeling when I was a kid. You know what I'm saying? When I first found out the wrestling wasn't real and these dudes didn't have real animosity. Well, some of them really did, but the two that I looked at the most was Sting and Ric Flair. Then to find out they hanging out, they good buddies outside of wrestling, outside of the show. I was like, man, that's crazy.
Chris Ray, salute, bro. Blessings. He said, kindly share this video too by any means necessary. Appreciate you, bro.
Yeah.
Derek Bailey talking to KF. Chris Ray say, blessings, I'm out. Blessings, bro. Appreciate you for coming through, man, always. Ernest Davis in the building. Salute, fam.
OG, what's up, man?
Say salute, fellas. Salute, panel.
Salute.
KF Harris said facts. Scroll down a little bit. Oh, Gil Coles came in with the Quest Love. KF Harris said, the talent is weak. Almond Brown in the building. Salute, sis. Say, hey, fam. Hey, Marlo. Hey, Trey. Panelists and chat. Say, I'll reserve my opinions on this. LOL. I'm going back to the clouds and listen.
Appreciate you coming through.
Blessing. Musically Zone Talk Boxer said, big bro, what up? They talking in the chat. Gil Cole said Smith versus Rock on Jake Paul undercard. What Rock? Not if you smell la. Not that Rock you talking about.
What is that?
I think I'm all caught up. Yeah, I'm all caught up. Everybody talking to everybody.
So who fighting, bro? Cause I ain't been in the fight game, man. This shit, man, boxing been kind of hard for me. I'm trying to come back.
Well, this weekend, a hell of a card, but we got on Friday. We got Sandro Martinez versus Jose Felix, Samuel Kessler, Carmona.
We got the J-Rock and Fundora fight coming up in like 2 weeks or something like that.
You mean Lubin and Fundora
gonna beat the brakes off of?
Yeah. Fundora gonna beat the brakes off J-Rock. I mean, Lubin.
Who?
You said Fundora gonna beat the shit out of Lubin.
Oh, Lubin fighting Fundora?
Yeah.
I thought you said J-Rock was fighting Fundora.
Yeah, my bad. I got it fucked up. I'm on this weed, man. Y'all coming from slack. Hey, man, but you came at a good time though, bro. Like not this weekend, but starting next weekend, the shit gonna heat back up. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Back to back weeks. We got that fight.
Did Bud ever finish his lawsuit? Niggas ain't talking about it no more.
Nope. I know they talking about him signing with PBC. Bernie just did it. Bernie the boxer just did a video talking about him signing with PBC.
Who that?
I ain't listened to it all. D-Lo, did you catch it? Bernie the boxer.
Wow.
Nah, about who signed with PBC? Bud.
Bud.
Oh, okay.
What's that, Marlo?
Bernie did a video talking about Bud signing with PBC or some shit.
I mean, I've been seeing a lot of people talking about that and seeing people writing about it on in the Facebook groups and stuff, but I ain't heard nothing. I ain't watched Bernie channel in a couple weeks, so
yeah, I mean, I seen the title, but I ain't gonna really check it out. I'm subscribed to him.
I just seen you floating about it. I haven't seen any concrete on it.
How did Joshua Warrington get a title?
I don't remember who he beat, but I know he got him a knockout this past weekend.
Kiko Martinez.
Didn't Kiko Martinez get Josh Warrington old title from Galahad?
Yeah.
Yeah, Galahad beat Warrington for the title, and Martinez knocked him out.
No.
Then what happened?
I thought Warrington, he lost to that damn Mexican that got that upset.
That's the other dude that lost.
I'm about to go to BoxRec right now.
You talking about that Laura dude? That Warrington that lost to Laura?
I thought Warrington had a rematch.
Warrington just won a rematch, but his first loss came from this Mexican that got this upset. I think he was a southpaw.
You talking about Laura, right?
That Seahawks dude.
I guess.
Laura, you talking about the Laura guy?
I know what you're talking about. He lost to him twice. The second one was draw. They stopped it. They stopped it because of like a head cut or something in the second fight. He was losing that fight.
All right, yeah. Martinez, he knocked out Galahad.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
But where Galahad get the title from?
Shit, it's a good question.
What's that Galahad name?
One of them damn upsets that we were betting in the back.
Jazza Dickens.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. Warrington beat Galahad.
He did, yeah.
Yeah, he lost to Mauricio Laura, like he said.
That's right. So that fight was debatable. A lot of people thought the old boy got robbed.
Who?
Galahad.
Oh,
Oh,
gotcha.
Galahad.
I thought you were talking about no. Laura won that first fight and was on the way to winning that second fight before that hit, but
Yeah, that was an ugly cut.
but you whooping his ass though.
Yeah.
So I don't see how they got the title off of him. He didn't supposed to lose to him in the first place.
Okay, that motherfucker won the vacant belt from James Dickens.
Jazza.
And then lost it to Kiko.
Yeah.
Okay.
Napoleon Armstrong in the building. Salute, bro. It's just
going
boxing.
down?
Salute. He said salute, everyone. Salute, fam. What's happening?
Salute. We just in here chopping it up about boxing, man. Y'all see I'm making a move on this channel Ross. I'm dialed in. I'm telling y'all right now, I'm the favorite to win next season. Hey, D-Lo, what you gonna do about being ranked number 30, bro? We gotta do something, my nigga.
Shit, I'm gonna ride it out, man.
I'm 21.
Hey,
I'm up in there. I'm in that thing. I'm 21st. I'm trying to creep up in that top 10 though. Before
it sounds like you saying the same thing I said. I heard you say about Chris Rock.
What's that? You gotta come back with something?
Gotta come back with something.
Yeah. Hey, Marlo, Derek Bailey, and Lala D all lined up. I call them the Three Stooges because they all 21st, 22nd, and 23rd. They all lined up together and shit. Like some good friends.
hey, we got a chance to creep up in that top 10 with these bonuses, with this double bonus shit going on.
Oh, yeah. We got to do something. So what y'all want to do? Y'all want to go and get into this trivia and shit, or was it something else y'all wanted to talk about?
Yeah, but y'all got something on y'all mind that y'all heard interested in boxing? Y'all want to get off or anything in general? This is the gym. You know what I'm talking about?
We get close to that big one, the little big one. You know what I'm saying? Spence and Ugard.
I was just gonna ask, when did they fight?
14.
April 16th.
About 2 weeks. Little more than 2 weeks right now.
April 16th.
Yeah, we in there. We in there. We finna have some back-to-back weeks with some good fights.
Hey, you were just on that cartoon shit, Trey?
Well, yeah,
I heard you. Hey, you were favoring Ugas a little bit in the cartoon shit.
Well, I write the cartoon, bro, so I like to have the opinion be on both sides. You know what I'm saying?
How y'all view that shit though?
Yeah,
I might be
that's
going
just
to the
Trey.
cartoon a little bit though. No hate shit, but
Plus that wasn't Trey. That was nephew.
Yeah, that was nephew.
I thought that was. You know what I mean?
No. We just try to get some, just for the comment section to be able to talk about. We give our takes, you know what I'm saying, on the fight week though. But shit, I think it's gonna be a good one. Shit, he Spence off a layoff, man. So I mean, it's definitely gonna be good. You know what I'm saying? See how he come back, especially if he get this victory, he's gonna be a 3 title holder, one step closer to undisputed. This is what we all want. So this is definitely a good fight, man. A must see.
Hey, I want to say shout out to Trey X for calling that Zoo and Gaucher fight, because at one point, goddamn, Gaucher was getting beat up so bad. Trey X was like, hit him with a left uppercut, a left hook, just all kind of shit, man. That nigga get beat up so bad. Trey X quick calling the fight. Nigga said, just hit him with all kind of shit.
Yeah. And we
said
was
this
on the wrong
motherfucker ain't
fight.
coming back with nothing.
and we was on the wrong fight, nigga. They fighting like a motherfucker on ESPN. Nakatila and Burchell.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Hey,
Yeah,
yeah, let me ask you a question. I ain't know, but Shell had fault. They said he got upset. What happened? And I remember that little black dude.
Yeah,
he got a couple losses on it.
He got 2 losses. Yeah, one was to Shakur. Shakur said he hit hard, man. He said that's why he said, man, that motherfucker hit hard. I had to box him. And now we see why he say that nigga hit hard, because he hit Burchell, knocked his mouthpiece into the 3rd row, and then they had to stop the fight. You know what I'm saying?
I think Burchell was on that juice. As soon as they started saying something about that juice, he started losing.
I think he done outgrew the weight class. That motherfucker trying to hang in at 130. He need to take his ass to 135.
Well, he got that COVID. You know, that shit had residual effects for some people.
Man, I ain't seen nobody dropping off from power the way he was smacking niggas before. He was looking like nobody run into him. It looked like any journeyman want to come up, get your chance now. I don't know.
Shit, Journeyman just knocked him
around
out.
the same time, Tank said that man on juice. When they were like, Tank fight him, he like, that man on something, on everything, on my mama.
Hey, Gil Cole said, I'm in 10th place. Let your ex in. He let you in, huh?
Yeah, he said he shot me in like on NASCAR. We got our shake and bake on that Ricky Bobby shit. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, hold up though.
You
Napoleon said,
celebrated
"Don't
for.
count me out, goddamn me." And Derek Bailey said he gonna get at least 15. That's what I'm talking about. We in there, Derek.
Now, man, I learned a lesson though. I'm gonna share it with y'all. On the Champ Ross, don't panic. Don't start gambling and looking for points and shit. Just stay the course and just keep making the best picks. That's the best way to go. Because
Like
if I wouldn't have done that shit, I would be in the mix. You know what I'm saying? I beat my own self this season by panicking. So just stay the course.
Yeah, you get your ass in there too, Louis, because the new season is Spence Ugas fight week.
I think that's the last week of the season, right there.
Oh, I thought
You
he
know,
said that was gonna be the first week of the new one.
yeah, I thought he said that shit, but when he sent the shit out again, he said it was like this week right here, since it's so short, he just made that an extension of next week, and then next week is the big finale, and then after that we start the next season.
Yeah, so that should be what's the main fight week. No?
Oh yeah, you're right, because that'll be Fondora and Lubin, and then the new season start with Earl Spence. I got you. You right.
Hey, Marlo, you see what Hyphen said to you?
No, I'm about to read it right now. Hyphen say Marlo King Louis, Pro Black Boxing Power Ranger said Crawford was a top ranked Toby for signing with Aaron, but they praising Haney for signing with him. Explain. I can't explain for these cats, man.
Can I take it?
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Evan Haney didn't sign with Top Rank. He partnered with Top Rank. There's a difference. He's going into it and he's gonna be making money off of it because he's gonna be promoting the fight too. Bob Arum can't really tell him what to do. He signed a deal to make money with ESPN and Top Rank. He didn't sign into Top Rank for them to tell him what to do.
MZ, they done told the man he got to fight 2 fights in a row with a third option for a third. I mean, that's by and large the definition, and I don't even want to say the word, but a certain type of contract. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, they pretty much done mapped out the man. You know what I'm saying? That ain't even his outfit, and they done pretty much told him, if you win, you owe us. So you got to come back and do it. You got to win 2 times to be the champ. And then after that, you got to fight the guy
the fight you always wanted. So I mean, that ain't that bad, is it?
I get that, but at the same time, now he got to fight the guy who they really wanted to have the fight, that he pretty much got backdoored into the fight because Lomachenko ain't available to fight. So you know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm glad that Haney's doing it, and I think it's gonna work out. I think it's an investment that's gonna pay off for him. But in no way, shape, form, or fashion is this an ideal way to have to go about getting something like this done. You know what I'm saying? It's just he taking the only available option he got, and I respect him for that. But I don't see it as some type of partnership to be beholden to and be like, hey, Haney, you know what I'm saying? Hey, good for Haney that he entered into this agreement. All I've been hearing Eddie Hearn and Haney them talk about is how crappy a deal it is and how much money they're not making by doing it this way. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't like to get on here talking about money, bro.
What it sound like though?
That's what they saying, man.
Does it sound like Robert Easter when he fought Mikey Garcia? When he was a champ and he gave all the conceding, he fought in this man's backyard, got his ass whooped.
Yeah, I mean, he making all the concessions to get it done, man, and I respect that. You know, because I mean, honestly, man, nobody wants to fight the guy. I ain't say nobody, but this guy don't want to fight him. The people involved don't want to make the fight. So it's like the only way for him to do it.
Holding Cambosa's foot to the fire about that
man.
Shit he said when Tio was the champ. When Tio was the champ, talking about Devin for real champ, you gotta fight Devin first. Now he the champ, and he talking about him and Mauricio talk. Man, it's some bullshit.
Right? Like, hey, then you know, they said somebody out. He didn't want, he said himself that Tio went undisputed. You know what I'm saying? He had to fight Devin, but then when he got it, well, if they say I'm undisputed, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, these dudes don't want to fight that guy, man. So I mean, I respect them going about it any way he can. But I mean, let's be honest, the they basically saying themselves that they getting bent over the barrel. So I'm not gonna sit here and
But
act
my
like
point is, I
this is
think
something.
Haney playing himself in this situation. I don't think that's the case that nobody want to fight him because only thing it takes for me to do is to come across the street and the money just gonna be in house. I feel like they doing them like that because Eddie Hearn over there with them.
But if we
And that's got a lot to do with it.
if we keeping it real though, Haney is in a worse position than Crawford was. Well, Crawford just couldn't get the fights, but he still was able to accomplish some things while he was over there. You know what I'm saying?
Why the fuck Eddie Hearn coming with every deal?
Haney just put himself, you know what I'm saying? Well, he got to get these W's. You know what I'm saying? He finna take less money. I see, what's his name? Derek Bailey just put in Cambosa's getting 10, and Haney only getting 2.8.
He bet
You know
on
what I'm saying?
himself.
So
That's the same thing I heard.
So
He's young too, so
he taking less money, high risk. You know what I'm saying? So he basically just, you know what I mean, taking whatever they give him. You know what I mean? So he ain't his own boss. That motherfucker, he doing what he getting told to do. You know what I'm saying?
they say this the same shit they was about to give Lomachenko.
With the 2.8.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing I
But
see out of it,
I don't think that makes sense because Lomachenko is a bigger name than Cambosa.
Hey, let me say this.
We don't know what Lomachenko gonna get. We just know what they saying. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Nobody gonna
Right.
come back and refute it.
right.
Well, that's why I
Why is
say
Eddie
that's what
Hearn
they
in
say.
this deal? Why is Eddie Hearn still with Devin Haney? If Devin Haney just on some fight by fight shit with the nigga, it sounds like he's a little more tied into him a little more than they want to sit here and say. Because if that's the case, if he's a partner, why he ain't putting up nothing?
Hey, he might be getting a piece of that little old 2.8 too.
well, first of all, Eddie Hearn do work for the zone, and you know he ain't gonna speak good about this fight anyway. He don't want Devin to leave. One, I'm sure he want Devin to stay at the zone. Only thing I can say out of it, when I say good for Devin, Devin got 3 fights, 2 of which, well, all 3 of them, when you look at it, regardless of where he fought him at, one of them he's sure of. That's the one to make him undisputed or not. Whether he won or lose, if he loses, what they gonna do? They can rematch. You know, things change. If he wins, he's gonna get a rematch anyway.
I think if Devin
Now,
lose,
hold on,
he
hold on, hold
gonna
on.
get shown the door.
Okay, exactly. So that would be the same thing if even if they fought anywhere. If he didn't get the win, he wouldn't get a rematch. So the situation may look ugly, but it's still the same situation. He just gets Lomachenko as a bonus.
That's not a
I think Devin sure of all 3 fights. I think he feel like he gonna beat Lomachenko because he was trying to fight the dude forever. And I think he feel like he gonna beat Cambosa 2 times. You know what I'm saying? But it's still a gamble because it's boxing. The dude ain't a knockout. He ain't a knockout artist. So 9 times out of 10, it's probably gonna go to the cards. But I mean, don't have to. But you know, the odds say it's going to the cards. So there's always that, and that's why a lot of guys don't like fighting on other networks because you know boxing has showed us throughout the years that a lot of times the house fighter. I mean, look at the zone. You know, we complain about that all the time. The zone always, the house fighter almost always win on the zone when it's the name fighters.
Yeah, because they even take a risk of saying motherfucker a debatable fight like Derevchenko GGG. They didn't want to get that draw. They wanted to make sure GGG got that win so he can keep that. You know what I mean? That hype on. That hype for Canelo.
We're Devin got to go out there and totally outbox this boy or knock this boy out.
Devin need to get on some steroids because I feel like he playing a game that is dangerous. He don't box like Floyd. He ain't slick like that. He gonna have to go out there and do some crazy shit because, like, I feel like they position Lomachenko, they motherfucking pound for pound cash cow. If they got him in this deal, it's about force because if he got to fight the rematch in Australia, if he wins, it seems like they're just trying to drum up the most revenue because they ain't giving you none of that shit. So they ain't talking splits, none of this shit. And you got Eddie Hearn on the side. Like, it sounds like the man got in some slave shit, just being honest. And he's doing what's good for his legacy, but like, brothers know what I'm saying. This is nothing like Bud. Bud signed with it and re-signed when he was in the damn division where he don't need Arrow. That's the crazy shit. This nigga's in a division where it benefits him to be with Bob Arum because Bob Arum got the 135 and the 140. So The difference is it didn't benefit Bud to be with Aram at 147, and he still re-signed with him.
Bud didn't resign. Bud restructured the deal, which made sense when that ESPN money came through. He had 18 months to 2 years left on his contract. So he went ahead and restructured his deal, got a better guarantee, and you know what I'm saying, in a situation where he couldn't go nowhere anyway.
Y'all niggas done took me out the conversation with this whole ass deals. I don't give a fuck. That nigga can get paid $5.
I'm just showing how Devin Haney getting fucked over. I'm just saying,
I
just
don't
showing
give a fuck. He can get
oversight,
fucked
not
over
even
3
about the money.
weeks.
I think,
ran over.
hey, he
in
got
a
the main
situation
thing.
we got Eddie Hearn right here,
He
Bob
got the
Bell
fight.
right
That's the
here.
main thing.
Man getting fucked.
I mean, I think the main thing is he got the fights he wanted. He got 2 fights that he wanted. He just got to do one of them 2 times.
If he beat this guy, Cambosis, he definitely got to go right into a rematch with him before he go fight Lomachenko. L-Dub in the building.
I don't want to sound sour, but we just assuming Lomachenko gonna make it back from war as the same fighter.
Just saying, like I ain't saying that all that going that far. I'm just saying that that's what his contract say. I mean, that's what we're hearing right now. So it ain't bad for him. And he taking a little bit of purse, so it ain't bad for him.
Well, if it ain't Lomachenko, Bob got plenty of other fighters around 130, 135 to throw him in with. So either way, he's still gonna have a fight. So I mean, I think he in good shape.
Derek Bailey said that's what they kept saying. That Haney wanted too much money, 2.8. Ivy say MZ months ago, Aaron was on video saying Haney signed with the wrong promoter. He said, well now he's slave called Haney made the young man buck dance. That's
I'm not finna dance with Hypey on it.
D-Lo Napoleon Armstrong said, put out a vid about this. D-Lo.
I thought he was saying he already did, but I guess he's saying he should put out one.
Yeah, I don't really like talking about that stuff that much. You know what I'm saying? It's just the conversation just turned to that. I don't really like to get on talking about the money and all that.
L-Dub said, what's good, L-Dub? Salute, man. I say Bam Bam said he doesn't want any soft touches or tune-ups. He wants run V-side.
That's good. That's action.
Mm-hmm.
I think Bam is gonna be on the pound for pound list.
I'm caught up in the chat if you want to start the trivia and shit and whatnot.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and jump off into it. I ain't just got like a ton of questions, but I know it ain't gonna take 5 minutes. You know what I'm saying? So I go ahead and get off into it. If y'all want to participate, y'all got to get in the chat, man, because y'all got an advantage.
Peace.
Over these motherfuckers. All right. I'm about to go ahead and get into the trivia, man. I got a mix of modern day and history. So my first question is, Jason Sosa is the only man to stop what Dominican fighter who goes by the alias El Abijón and sports a 37-3-1 professional record and a 196-16 amateur record. Y'all thought I was gonna leave it out, huh? Once again, Jason Sosa is the only man to stop what Dominican fighter who goes by the alias El Abijón and sports a 37-3-1 professional record and a 196-16 amateur record. L-Dub got that shit real quick. Miss Armin Brown said, don't forget about an honorary point. Hey, your honorary point fucked off my count last time, so I'm going to have to put you off to the side with your little point, man. I got you right there, though, but L-Dub off to the races.
L-Dub cheating, he a boxing scholar.
Shit, that motherfucker cold. He one of the coldest in the game.
I know that's right.
Next question. What tough and hard-hitting Ghanaian fighter goes by the alias RC and sports a 30-4 professional record? Once again, what tough and hard-hitting Ghanaian fighter goes by the alias RC and sports a 30-4 professional record? Almond Brown said, I don't care where you put it, just make sure it's there. L-Dub say, you got it. That's Richard Comey. The L-Dub show. One-time show. Next question. What Irish fighter goes by the alias the Hurricane and took three consecutive losses to Jaime Mongiel, Jamal Charlo, and Tim Tszyu? One time I said Nakathila versus Kami would be a good fight. At 135, when it seemed like Kami would be a little too big for him. Maybe so, though. Once again, what Irish fighter goes by the alias the Hurricane and took three consecutive losses to Jaime Mongiel, Jamal Charlo, and Tim Tszyu? Okay, L-Dub one time got another one. That'll be Dennis Hogan. That's another one for one time. Dennis Hogan. Next question. What fighter goes by the alias Swift, took a split decision loss in his last fight, and has never been stopped in his professional career? Once again, what fighter goes by the alias Swift, took a split decision loss in his last fight, and has never been stopped in his professional career? Everybody jumped on that shit. I was hoping I got somebody with the Danny Garcia, and I did get the Kane Deals Marquez with the Danny Garcia, but that'll be Gil Coles on that shit. Jared Hurd, that's Gil Coles. That's the reigning and defending champion too from last week. Okay, next question. What dog beat King Carlos Molina for the IBF 154-pound title on October the 11th, 2014? The King talking about, hell yeah, out there trailblazing. I don't even know what the hell this man talking about. Was you on the road? Once again, what dog beat King Carlos Molina for the IBF 154-pound title on October the 11th, 2014? Napoleon said, that's me on my screen. On mine, I got Gil Coles right in front of you. What you got on yours, Marlo, if you're paying attention? I got, but most of the time my shit be right though.
Gil Coles in front of Napoleon with the Herd.
Okay, I got the same thing. Gil Coles right in front. I don't see the answer though. I see, okay, one time came back with it. K9 Bundrich. Cornelius Bundrich. That's another one for L-Dub. Okay, next question. What fighter goes by the alias The Beast, sports a 19-0 professional record, and is the only man to be the vicious fighter who holds a 272-6 amateur record? I said, let me switch it up a little bit. Motherfucker crying last time. Let me put a little bit of professional records in here this time. You know what I'm saying? Once again, what fighter goes by the alias The Beast, sports a 19-0 professional record, and is the only man to be the vicious fighter who holds a 272-6 amateur record? I see y'all, John the Beast Mugabe. No, sir. I'm on some modern day boxing right now, y'all. Your code say Wilson. I don't know what that is. Yeah, I'm on some modern day boxing right now, man. Y'all can type a 5 in the chat if you don't know the answer too. You can drop an uncle, you can drop a T.O. Don't forget. Once again, what fighter goes by the alias The Beast, sports a 19-0 professional record, and is the only man to beat a vicious fighter who holds a 272-6 amateur record? Your code said Baranchis. No, sir. This guy, he fight at 122. He fight at 122. And when I say that he beat a vicious fighter, that's because the nickname of the fighter that he beat is Vicious. That's his nickname, Vicious. 272-6 amateur record. Okay, Derek Bailey got that shit. That'll be Rais the Beast Salim. Derek Bailey on the board on them boys. Okay, next question. What electrifying prospect is a New York native, was regarded as one of the best amateur fighters of his generation, and goes by the alias Shoo Shoo? Once again, what electrifying prospect is a New York native, was regarded as one of the best amateur fighters of his generation, and goes by the alias Shoo Shoo? I like this kid too, man. I've been checking him out a little bit. Pecos Bill say gotta grab some food, still listening. All right, OG. I thought this would be an easy one right here. Once again, what electrifying prospect is a New York native, was regarded as one of the best amateur fighters of his generation, and goes by the alias Shoo Shoo. He just got a devastating knockout too, man. I want to say it was like a 6-3 combination. Threw that right uppercut and brought the hook back on his ass. Knocked the shit out that boy. Okay, the Kane Deals got that shit. That'll be Bruce Shoo Shoo character. The Kane Deals and got on the board, the social scientists. The Kane on the board. All right, next question. Cool Boy Steph is the only fighter to beat what 21 win fighter who goes by the alias El Chinito and holds a 65-10 amateur record? Once again, Cool Boy Steph is the only fighter to beat what 21 win fighter who goes by the alias El Chinito and holds a 65-10 amateur record? I see y'all talking about Figueroa. That's a good guess. Figueroa, his alias is the Heartbreaker. You know what I'm saying? Once again, this fighter here, he El Chinito. Cool Boy Steph is the only fighter to beat what 21 win fighter who goes by the alias El Chinito and holds a 65-10 amateur record. Okay, Napoleon got that shit. That'll be Angelo Leo. Napoleon Armstrong with that shit. That's Napoleon Armstrong. Napoleon complex motherfucker. All right, next question. Big Bag John McDermott was the first man to go the distance versus what current champion? Once again, Big Bag John McDermott was the first man to go the distance versus what current champion? Again, Big Bag John McDermott was the first man to go the distance versus what current champion? Gil Cole's got that shit. That'll be Tyson Fury. That's another one for Gil Cole. Tyson Fury. Okay, next question. What former unified champion holds a 27-1 professional record, 154-11 amateur record, and goes by the alias Jaguar? How you say that shit in Spanish, bro? Jaguar. Jaguar or some shit?
Nah, I don't know how to say that.
No, like how do you pronounce it? Because that's what, or maybe they just meant in English since he is from the United States. Once again, what former unified champion holds a 27-1 professional record, 154-11 amateur record, and goes by the alias Jaguar? Napoleon Armstrong, Aguirre. It seems like it's an Aguirre that's in my mind. The only one I can think of is the one that got drafted by the Mavericks back in the day for some reason. Gil Cole's got that shit. That'll be Jose Ramirez. It's another one for Gil Cole, the reigning and defending champion. Okay, next question. What Namibian fighter goes by the alias Low Key and beat the brakes off of El Alecran for 6 rounds before the ref called it off? Who's the boss? Once again, what Namibian fighter goes by the alias Low Key and beat the brakes off of El Alecran for 6 rounds before the ref called it off? Who's the boss? Okay, the Kane Deals got that shit. That'll be Nakatila. Jeremiah Nakatila. Yeah, that's Gil Cole. Another one for not Gil Cole, but the Kane Deals is what I meant. The social scientist, the Kane Deals. Another one for the Kane. Okay, next question. What fighter goes by the alias Royal Storm and got a majority decision victory over Pitufo in his last outing? Once again, what fighter goes by the alias Royal Storm and got a majority decision victory over Pitufo in his last outing? Okay, D-Lo got that shit. That'll be Dogbo. Ozzy Dogbo. Neho. That's D-Lo first point on the board. Okay, next question. What fighter beat Robert the Ghost Guerrero for the WBA welterweight title on March 7, 2015? Once again, what fighter beat Robert the Ghost Guerrero for the WBA welterweight title on March 7, 2015? D-Lo say Floyd. No, sir. Once again, what fighter beat Robert the Ghost Guerrero for the WBA welterweight title on March 7, 2015? That'll be D-Lo 404 Boxing. The answer is Keith Thurman. And we got a new rule on the corner that if Gil Coles don't get the question right, and it's a Keith Thurman question, he automatically lose 2 points. All right, we're going to let him make it, though. We're going to let him make it. He supposed to get the Keith Thurman question right. That man ain't no real Keith Thurman fan. That motherfucker just be passing out them piccolos and shit. He ain't no real Keith Thurman fan. He don't never get a Keith Thurman fan question right. Okay, now we going into some history now, y'all. Okay, what fighter did Ezra Charles make his New York and heavyweight debut against? And he's a member of the Black Murderers Row. Once again, what fighter did Ezra Charles make his New York and heavyweight debut against? And he's a member of the Black Murderers Row. That should make it easy because it was only pretty much a couple of them that fought at heavyweight. Yeah, Gil Cole's supposed to know that shit, man. We should get him for them 2 points. Once again, what fighter did Ezra Charles make his New York in heavyweight debut against? Gil Cole say Archie Moore. He wasn't an official member of the Black Murderers Row though because he won a championship. You know what I'm saying? He beat I can't think of that motherfucking name. He beat the dude that beat Sugar Ray Robinson at 175. He got a bad deal too. That's what I was thinking about when y'all was talking about Devin Haney. Archie Moore, he got $800, and his opponent, I want to say he got like 100,000. Like it was something crazy like that. And you know it was something similar with Jack Johnson when he fought for the championship. His opponent got 30,000. I think Jack Johnson got 1,000 or some shit. I can't remember exactly what it was. Derek Beatty says Jimmy Bivens, no, sir. He wasn't an official member of the Black Murderers Row either, even though he gets recognized alongside them. Once again, what fighter did Ezra Charles make his New York and heavyweight debut against? His initials are ER. ER are his initials. Okay, the Kane Deals got that shit. That'll be Violent El Murray. Violent El Murray. So that's another one for the Kane Deals. Okay, next question. What fighter infamously took a dive against Billy Fox to secure a shot at the middleweight title? Once again, what fighter infamously took a dive against Billy Fox to secure a shot at the middleweight title? JL are his initials too, by the way. Again, what fighter infamously took a dive against Billy Fox to secure a shot at the middleweight title? And his initials are JL. Napoleon got that shit. That'll be Jake LaMotta. Napoleon Armstrong. Jake LaMotta. Okay, next question. What fragile but hard punching fighter did Sam Baruti stop before his fatal fight against Ezra Charles? Once again, what fragile but hard-punching fighter did Sam Baruti stop before his fatal fight against Ezra Charles? BS are his initials. Again, what fragile but hard-punching fighter did Sam Baruti stop before his fatal fight against Ezra Charles? And BS are his initials. A lot of these questions, this just review. You know, it'd be like I asked these questions before, I just kind of change them around so we can lock it in, you know what I'm saying? I asked one time, we'll forget it. Once again, what fragile but hard-punching fighter did Sam Baruti stop before his fatal fight against Ezra Charles? Okay, Napoleon got another one. That'll be Bob Satterfield. That's another one for Napoleon Armstrong. Okay, next question. What year was the first boxing match registered in England? This should be a real easy one. This is a corner classic. Once again, what year was the first boxing match registered in England? I ain't just asking a ton of questions tonight either, man. I just came with something just so we can stay sharp. You know what I'm saying? Keep the wheels turning a little bit. Derek Bailey say 1743. Well, that's when the Brockton rules were written. 1740. Either they was written in 1743 or that's when they was implemented. You know what I'm saying? But that's the Brockton rules. I want to know what year. What year was the first boxing match registered in England? The Cane Deals got that shit. That'd be 1681. That's another one for the Cane. All right, next question. What year did James Figg open his famous amphitheater where he taught the noble art of self-defense? I see y'all down there, 1681. Big Boys Boxing, salute to you. What's going down? Once again, what year did James Figg open his famous amphitheater where he taught the noble art of self-defense? Again, what year did James Figg open his famous amphitheater where he taught the noble art of self-defense? At least shoot me some guesses out there. Again, what year did James Figg open? Okay, I see y'all down there. The Cane got that shit. That'll be 1719. Good shit. That boy said he the fastest Googler this side of the Mason-Dixon line. Okay, next question. Who is the first recorded black man to participate in the manly art somewhere between 1765 and 1767? Once again, who is the first recorded black man to participate in the manly art somewhere between 1765 and 1767? The Cane said them Twitter fingers on fire over there, goddamn me. Again, who is the first recorded black man to participate in the manly art somewhere between 1765 and 1767? His initials are CDSG. It's one of them French nobility sounding names. You know what I'm saying? Who is the first recorded black man to participate in the manly art somewhere between 1765 and 1767? They said he was cold with a sword, and he got challenged to like a fencing match, and he handled the shit out of his opponent. So his opponent challenged them to a boxing match afterwards and got them hands put on him in the manly art. You know what I'm saying? D-Lo gave me a guess. No, sir. His initials are CDS. Hold on, CDSG. Yo, Cole said Luis Ortiz. Y'all throw me a 5 in the chat, man. I was pretty sure y'all wasn't gonna get this question right anyway, so I was really anticipating getting a 5. You know what I'm saying? You know, we do this shit for the trivia, but it's also to learn. So this was gonna be somebody that y'all was gonna learn about. The first ever recorded black man to participate in a boxing match. Yo, okay. His name is Chevalier de St. George. Once again, his name is Chevalier de St. George, the first recorded black man to participate in a boxing match. So 5 get that spot. Okay, next question. Who is the first Puerto Rican boxer to gain international recognition? Once again, who is the first Puerto Rican boxer to gain international recognition? And his initials are NC. And they ain't talking about them Tar Heels. Who is the first Puerto Rican fighter to gain international recognition? And his initials are NC. NC or his initials. Who is the first Puerto Rican boxer to gain international recognition? And his initials are NC. We done talked about this shit before too. This is also a review. That's why I threw it out there. So this we just don't be forgetting. You know what I'm saying? Even though I am proud to say that I do be knowing this shit. Derek Bailey got that shit. That'll be Nero Chin. Nero Chin for Derek Bailey. Good shit, my brother. Okay, next question. What 2 fighters played a major role in turning French boxing into what we know today? Because back in their day, it really resembled MMA. And one of these guys actually won a big MMA match. You know what I'm saying? But once again, what 2 fighters played a major role in turning French boxing into what we know today? And they did that by having one of the most brutal fights of all time. I want to say it was like 28 knockdowns or some shit. Different sources I see different numbers, you know what I'm saying? But it was a bunch of goddamn knockdowns in the fight. Square business. That was like some barbaric type shit, man. They was damn near like they want to fight to the death or something. Once again, what 2 fighters played a major role in turning French boxing into what we know today? And both of these fighters were members of the black team foursome. Sometimes you see them listed as the fearsome foursome. Definitely were 2 avoided fighters, 2 black fighters. What 2 fighters played a major role in turning French boxing into what we know today? Okay, Xavier the boxing nerd got that shit. That'll be Joe Jeanette and Sam McVeigh. Young whippersnapper. Xavier the boxing nerd. Okay, next question. With the advice of Ali, what fighter decided against hiring a promoter, instead opting to turn himself into a corporation, promising stockholders a return of investment within 4 years with an 8% interest rate? Xavier said a motherfucker went 49 rounds. How many knockdowns was in the fight? Once again, with the advice of Muhammad Ali, what fighter decided against hiring a promoter, instead opting to turn himself into a corporation, promising stockholders a return of investment within 4 years with an 8% interest rate? Okay, Derek Bailey got that shit. That'll be Sugar Ray Leonard. It's another one for Derek Bailey. Good shit. Okay, next question. Who was Angelo Dundee's first world champion? Once again, who was Angelo Dundee's first world champion? Xavier said he done heard different numbers. Yeah, I see different numbers whenever I look at shit. But I do believe that Joe Jeanette, he was actually knocked down the most times in the fight, even though he won the fight, because Sam McVay couldn't continue. He said Floyd Patterson. No, sir. Who was Angelo Dundee's first world champion? Okay, Napoleon got that shit. That'll be Carmen Basilio. That's another one for Napoleon. Okay, next question. What fighter was called the Bible of boxing and defeated Antonio Cervantes for the junior welterweight championship in March of 1976? Once again, what fighter was called the Bible of boxing and defeated Antonio Cervantes for the junior welterweight championship on March 1976? You know what? I actually started really looking for the amateur records of these older fighters. I didn't know. I always knew this, but like, it's harder to find their records because they don't have. If you don't have access to that little black book, I mean that little blue book, it's hard to really know. Napoleon got that shit. That'll be Wilfred Benitez. That's another one for Napoleon. Okay, next question. Who was the first New Yorker to win a world championship? Once again, who was the first New Yorker to win a world championship? One of the greatest of all time. Some people say that he's the greatest lightweight of all time. A lot of people say that actually. Who was the first New Yorker to win a world title, world championship? One of the greatest lightweights of all time. Xavier say Jeanette knocked down 27 times is what I see. And Leonard. Yeah, Benny Leonard. Xavier Boxing there got that shit. I don't know why my brain went to sleep. When he said Leonard, I started thinking Sugar Ray. It's my motherfucking question. I'm supposed to know the answer. Next question. Who is the only man to knock out Sammy Aingot? Once again, who is the only man to knock out Sammy Aingot? Who is the only man to knock out the great Sammy Aingot? I don't know what happened with my shit. All right, I'm back. My phone gonna fuck around and go dead too. I'm almost done. Once again, who is the only man to knock out Sammy Aingot? He say Armstrong, no sir. His initials are BJ. Once I say that, I know you'll get it. The Kane got that shit. He beat you to it, Bo Jack. That'll be the Kane deals. Next question. After finding no action through the Police Gazette because because of his race, what man established the world colored heavyweight championship? Let me read that again more smooth. After finding no action through the Police Gazette because of his race, what man established the world colored heavyweight championship? Again, after finding no action through the Police Gazette because of his race, what man established the world colored heavyweight championship? CACS. Xavier say Morris Grant. You close. Not Jack Johnson, no sir. Not Charles Hatley. Not Klondike. There, baby. His initials are CACS. There, baby, say Klondike. I think that's the same one I just read. I'm tripping. Once again, after finding no action through the Police Gazette because of his race, what man established the world colored heavyweight championship? His initials are CACS. Okay, the Kane got that shit. That'll be Charles A.C. Smith, aka the Black Thunderbolt. The Black Thunderbolt. So that's the Kane. Another one for the Kane. Okay, next question. Who beat Ray Boom Boom Mancini for the WBA lightweight title on June 1st, 1984? What's Gil Coles down there crying uncle for? God damn me, I done barely asked the question. You supposed to be the champ. Once again, who beat Ray Boom Boom Mancini for the WBA lightweight title on June 1st, 1984? Derek Betty say Alexis Arguello. No, sir. Napoleon Chacon. The Kane got that shit. That'd be Livingston Bramble. Livingston Bramble. That's the Kane Dibs. Okay, next question. What fighter had the longest knockout streak of any champion at 32 knockouts? Once again, what fighter had the longest knockout streak of any champion at 32 knockouts? His initials are WG. WG are his initials. Once again, what fighter had the longest knockout streak of any champion at 32? Okay, Napoleon got that shit. That'll be Bazooka Gomez. That's another one for Napoleon. Next question. How many times did Salvador Sanchez defend his featherweight title? Once again, how many times did Salvador Sanchez defend his featherweight title? The Kane say twice. I don't think it's twice. Hell no, it ain't twice. Got to be more than twice. D-Lo say 5. I don't know if he giving me an uncle or is he guessing 5? I guess that's something I got to work out, huh? If the answer is 5, I can't think that y'all throwing in the towel. Xavier the boxing there got 15. I started not to even ask this question because I kind of felt like it was gonna be some kind of shit. I got what Gil Coles got, man. I got 10. I got 10, man. I'm going ahead and give it to Gil Coles because he got that shit from somewhere, and wherever he got it from must be the same place I got it. Shit, I got 10. I got that for Gil Coles. Next question. Bare knuckle fighters Sam Robinson and Joe Stevenson hold what distinction in boxing history? Gil Cole told me that's why you the champ. Once again, bare knuckle fighters Sam Robinson and Joe Stevenson hold what distinction in boxing history? Once again, bare knuckle fighters Sam Robinson and Joe Stevenson hold what distinction in boxing history? Yeah, I might not be able to find this on Google, man. So get ready to shoot your 5s out there. I done asked the question on the trivia before. Big boy say never knocked out, no sir. This is some historical type of shit. You know, if I ask you a question like this, it's gonna be for a reason. It ain't just gonna be no random, arbitrary, or whatever word I'm supposed to use type shit. You know what I'm saying? D-Lo say double knockout. Xavier said, I see 9 for Sanchez's title defense because he had a non-title bout at 129 versus Nicky Perez. Shit, that question over with. We'll remember that for next time. We'll say 9, but what I read said 10. You know what I'm saying? Definitely what I read said 10, though. Once again, and you didn't even guess 9 anyway. Your ass came in talking about 15. Once again, bare knuckle fighters Sam Robinson and Joe Stevenson hold what distinction in boxing history? Like I said, I asked this question on the trivia before. You know, I ain't just coming way out of left field, even though it's some bare knuckle type shit. Bare knuckle fighters Sam Robinson and Joe Stevenson hold what distinction in boxing history? And this is going back to Bill Richmond time, because as a matter of fact, Bill Richmond was training both of these guys at the same time. Xavier said, bro, I guess then looked it up. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. You didn't know it when you came in. DeCane said both got knocked out by Sam McVeigh. Now, this is before then. Xavier said, I once read that Larry Holmes was undisputed in the book, but we all know that's BS. Yeah, I mean, I know you trying to discredit books and all that kind of shit. Just like where they say Joe Louis had 26 title defenses, then you say one of them was a exhibition or some shit. Yeah, the question over with, man. I ain't gonna even lie. I ain't really got the patience right now. I ain't trying to blow up on you, nothing like that. I'm just trying to get this shit over with. And I got a question. Ain't nobody getting right, but the 5 got the spot. That's the first recorded boxing match between two black men. The first recorded boxing match between two black men. That's Sam Robinson and Joe Stevenson. If my memory serves me correct, Joe Stevenson won the fight because he was the more talented of the fighters. You know what I'm saying? So 5 get that spot. And this is the last question right here. This is just off the top of my head because Xavier the boxing nerd in here. He said I don't ask questions like this. So he better get this motherfucker right. What legendary fighter has one of the most famous amateur records of all time? 85-0, 69 knockouts with 40 knockouts in the first round. At least know that one. Once again, what legendary fighter has one of the most famous amateur records of all time? 85-0, 69 knockouts, 40 in the first round. The Kane Deals beat you. Sugar Ray Robinson. Yeah, that's the Kane got that shit. And you know what? I actually didn't even have that question wrote down. I just said that shit off the top of my head. All right, I'm about to count this shit up real quick. Okay, L Dub first. He got 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 for L Dub. Gil Cole's got 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 for Gil Cole. Derek Bailey up next. Derek Bailey got 1, 2, 3. I see 3 for Derek Bailey. Yeah, 3 for Derek Bailey. Okay, DeCane Dibbs is up next. DeCane got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I see 8 for DeCane Dibbs. That's the man to beat. Napoleon Armstrong up next. Napoleon got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I see 6 for Napoleon Armstrong. Next up, I see D-Lo. Hold on, I got to add another one to DeCane. I missed one for the Kane, so the Kane got 9. D-Lo got 1, 2. I see 2 for D-Lo. Xavier got 1, 2. I see 2 for Xavier. And then 5 got 2. 8, 11, 20, 26, 32. I had 32 questions. That's what it is. So Twitter fingers got that shit. Almond Brown. Almond Brown got 1. My bad. I forgot about you. Miss Almond Brown got up 1 to make 33 and all. I had to keep her separate because I didn't want her to mess up my count like last time. You know what I'm saying? But that motherfucker Decane the one that got his first one. You know what I'm saying? Twitter fingers. The baddest man in the land on Twitter.
Shit, shout out to King. Shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Came
Is
in
it?
and got him one. He said,
Yeah.
I won. What I win?
Xavier said, I'm not trying to discredit anything. Not all sources agree, and it's important to understand the discrepancy. Yeah, for sure.
Hey, y'all make sure y'all remember some of these questions so when we do that tournament for the, you know what I'm saying, for the giveaway, y'all have a chance.
Yeah, I've been trying to figure out how we gonna do that shit, man. I was trying to figure out like a cool little game or something just to have some twists and turns with it instead of being so straightforward. You know what I'm saying? That's if y'all interested in it. We can just do it straight up if you want to, though.
How we do it that one time? Then we try to do it Jeopardy style.
Yeah, we did Jeopardy style. We had one where it was Jeopardy style, but it was sudden death. But that was with like teams and shit, though. They say they prefer being on their own instead of on teams. So I haven't really been doing that. But we did it last time. Like last time we did the tournament, we had like a dollar per question. So whatever questions you get right, that's how much you win. So everybody get a chance to win something. That's how we did last time. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So we might do it like that again. I'm gonna catch up in the chat real quick and we're gonna get up out of here. Hold on, where I'm at. Pecos Bill said he won. D-Lo said, I just wanted to get on the board. I needed that. The Kane said, greatest of our time is 58 and 12 as an amateur. That'll be, I was going to say the great Bud Crawford. I'm fucking up. I done said the man great and I called him Bud. 2 things that I don't do. Big Boy Boxing said, don't forget to smash the like button. Definitely would appreciate that. Gil Cole said, this trivia ain't for the bell, right? Nah, this a non-title trivia right here, bro. This a non-title bout. Pecos Bill said YouTube holding his answers. Decane said he coming in hot. Salute to my boy El Fenici. What's up, bro? I had left your ass a message on the damn video. I was asking you, can I get a Band-Aid Jenkins in the cartoon, you ghost smelling motherfucker? He say salute to the block familiar. What's good, Marlo and Trey X with y'all ghost smelling that? This Mark ass motherfucker, El Fenici. Almond Brown, Miss Almond Brown said, you thought I was gone. Yeah, I had forgot about your little old point and stuff, man. I see you ignoring me on your poster that you dropped because I had left a comment and you gonna ignore my shit. Don't be doing me like that, man. I done already told you. Miss Almond Brown, yep. Congrats to the winner. The Kane said, Marla, like you went an all expense paid trip to get the fuck out. You got to come back with something on the tournament, bro. Almond Brown said, okay, good night, fellas. I hung on as long as I could. Good night, Trey and Marlo. Blessings, man. We definitely appreciate you coming through.
Blessings. Appreciate you, sis. Good night. Rodolfo Rivera Jr. Salute, man.
Salute. What's going down, man? You just missed the trivia.
J-Dog in the building. Salute, bro.
My boy J-Dog, what's going down, bro? J-Dog say, salute Marlo's Corner Treg. Salute, homie, with your ghost smelling that. Hey, you address me as champion Trey X, goddamn, with my gold smelling ass. I won first place on the Champ Ross the way it's supposed to be. J-Dog said salute to the chat. El Fenici said for sure you should have hit me on the group chat. Goddamn. Okay, I thought you would see it if I left it on the message and shit, but I got you, man. I need you for the Band-Aid. El said, I read that. Almond Brown said, here you go with the ignoring. Laughing out loud. Bye, Trey. All right, bye, Miss Almond Brown. El Fenici said the hangout. I got you. Rodolfo said, hold up, I missed the trivia. We just got done, man. We crowned us a new champion and knew that'll be the Kane Dibs, aka the social scientists, you know what I'm saying? I definitely appreciate y'all coming through, man. I ain't gonna talk y'all to death. We got some limited boxing this weekend, so don't be surprised that we might pop up with some trivia on Saturday or something. We ain't doing nothing. Just so we can stay sharp and shit, man. I don't want us getting all rusty with it no more. And I feel more energized to, get this shit done. But I definitely appreciate y'all. I ain't gonna talk y'all to death. Salute.
Y'all already know, man. Another good conversation, man. Appreciate y'all coming through, chopping it up with us. I always respect y'all opinions, even if you don't agree. You know what I'm saying? It's all love. It's all fam. Hey, enjoy the rest of y'all night. Till next time. Don't forget to tell them haters and trolls, the fuck out my gym.
You heard him.
Peace.
Gia.